Here's a Mac Tools Macsimizer tool cart tour. Had it for 1 year already, so I guess we can do a review and a tool cart tour of how I got my tools set up in here. I had the Snap-on Master Series. I had to get rid of it because it was too big. Ended up selling it for what I paid for it. Didn't lose no money. I picked up the Macsimizer cart from my Mac dealer. Start up here. Astrolight. It works good. I got a 50-50 review on it. It's good for some places. Some places it sucks. It falls. It's not bright enough. And sometimes it works good. Mac light. Some extra magnetic socket holder Snap-on. Got these guys. Everything in here is from my old toolbox tour video from the Snap-on box. 7-piece oil filter socket set. That works good. A couple chargers for my impacts. Snap-on lug nut removal. Gotta have the sanitizer even in your own home. Got a Mac air blower. All these sockets are either Mac or Snap-on. Icon shallow 1/2 inch in the back. They're not too bad. And Icon shallow 3/8, not too bad. And then my 1/4 inch impacts are Sonics. Everything else is Snap-on and Mac. My go-tos are my Snap-on shallow impact 3/8 and my deep Mac precision torques 3/8 deep. Got the Mac set for the pry bars. I had the Snap-ons for a very long time, and I grabbed one of these on the Mac truck and I fell in love with the handle. It doesn't slip. The shanks are 1/2 inch. They're a little bigger than the Snap-ons. Very good pry bars. I have my Mac 12-piece screwdriver set here. I only use those in dirty areas because these are not the soft grip. These are the plastic grip, so they wipe very easily clean. That's why everything looks clean here. I keep all my tools clean. As I said in the other video, I use all of these and I wipe them down and I oil my impact sockets. If you don't take care of your stuff, nobody will. All this stuff costs a whole lot of money, so you might as well take your time, wipe everything down when you're done, clean them, because this is your investment. This puts money in your pocket. And this is my home stuff for my projects. Building a Grand National drag and drive street strip car, so not going to be doing too much of toolbox stuff, tool review. I'm going to focus my channel on the Grand National and other racing stuff at the track, a couple of the buddies' garages. The big rim racing is interesting. I like it. And the 275 class. That's what we run over here, and that's what I'm gonna be focusing my channel on. Here's my frame right there to the Grand National. Small tire car over there. The box has outlets in the front, which is cool. You got your USBs. You also have an outlet in the back with the USB. That's a pretty good option. It's a very nice built box. The quality is good. I miss the Snap-on quality a little better. I miss it a little bit more from the Master Series that I had. It was a little thicker gauge metal. The only issue I had with this box was, so this whole area is welded shut. And when I went to put the handle on, where you put the screws in to the nutserts that are welded from the factory, they weren't prepped right. They didn't, so they went through and I couldn't screw it. They fell in there. So my Mac dealer was like, look, I'll come and pick up the box and we'll get you a new one. I was like, you know what? That's too much to ask for. This is not a box that I'm going to be moving around in my garage. So he ordered a nutsert tool. So what I did was I drilled the hole a little bit bigger, enough for the nutsert, popped that in there like a rivet, and screwed the screws in there, and never had a problem since. It's sturdy. The box is matte black with the gloss black logos and trim. That's how I ordered it. This was a special order. My shop is gray, black cabinets. I got my floor epoxy, black and gray. So I want everything to match. Here's the first drawer. I got some of the RBRT stuff here because they take up too much space, this stuff. We'll start. We got the metric and standard Allen's RBRT. Same thing, metric and standard Allen's RBRT, 1/4 inch, 3/8. And we got the ball hex, metric, standard. Man, this stuff is good. There's mixed reviews on it, but I've put it to the test and they work great. They will kit out a stripped out Allen bolt or hex bolt, whatever you want to call it. They work. Pittsburgh 1/2 inch extension, Mac chromes, lock extensions 3/8, snap-on extensions, snap-on 1/4 inch, Mac, the swivel extensions, the wobble extensions, some Milwaukee adapter for my impact, Mac code 3/8 swivel, Mac 3/8 impact locking. Got an Icon 1/2 inch here. Haven't used them, but actually I did use this one. I put it to the test. It worked all right. It was not bad. Snap-on ratchets, Mac. When it comes to ratchets, man, look, I'm not biased to any tools, like I mentioned in my toolbox tour video from my Snap-on box, but you can't beat a Snap-on ratchet. I don't care what anybody says. My favorite ratchet is Snap-on. These locking, they're not bad, but man, I prefer my Snap-on ratchets over anything. They just handle good and they work very well. No flex. Got a couple cheapies here. You know, everything's not top of the line. Got some Icon bullshit. Another screwdriver drawer, 99% Snap-on. You can't beat a Snap-on screwdriver. They're the best. 12-piece set. You got your longs, your hose removers. Man, you can't beat them. Top of the line. Seal tools, long picks, the mini screwdriver and pick set. Some magnetic screwdrivers over there. These little guys are golden. Snap-on and Mac Code carries them now, but I think Mac started with them, the little pocket pry bars. You got your scrapers. I got scrapers, and I got this 16-piece fastener tool bit set for the drill. They're all right. They're not made in America, that's for sure, but they do the job. These got me out of a jam once. My wrench drawer. Those fucking Mac wrenches are badass. I know they're Taiwan, but man, they work very well. Matco thin wrenches. Snap-on. Flank Drive Plus, standard, metric. I watch YouTube videos where people was like, oh, you got to get those mountain wrenches, or a couple other brands, they make them. I think it's all one manufacturer, and you got several different companies put their name on them. These were the Icon ones. They're all identical. The Matco, the Mountain, the Icon. There's another brand that starts with an R. These are the worst wrenches, ratcheting wrenches I ever bought. Never again will I buy them. I barely use them. They flex so much when you're trying to keep, hold still on the spot. They flex and then they slip out of the nut where you're trying to grab. I barely use them. Here's my electric drawer. The Mac Impacts. I had another smaller 1/2 inch. I ended up selling it because I barely used it in my garage. Don't think you're gonna get this and you're gonna fucking break every boat in the galaxy. These are not meant for that. They're not they're not gonna do that like Milwaukee is. This is just a consistent impact. I think all the housing stuff is made in USA and they're assembled in USA. Snap-on ratchet impacts, 3/8, 1/4 inch, man, the best. Battery service tool, some battery cleaners. The drill is pretty good, actually. Surprisingly, the drill is pretty strong. We got a scanner here. Parasitic draw tester. Got the Noco battery jumper. Klein Tools voltmeter. Power Probe 3. Battery tester analyzer. To grab the batteries. This is also a cool ass gun, the screwdriver gun. This one is, I'll tell you right now, I keep forgetting. I have this for 2 years already and I still keep, the launch, and I still keep it clean. Got your hammers, pliers, punch and chisel set, door poppers, ladies' foots. These are the best freaking jaws you can ever get, is Nipex. Punch and chisel set. This thing is, its weight in gold right there. The drill bit set from Mac with the step bit, the best of the best. Lifetime warranty on all of them, even all the way down to the 1/16. These are all the hammer sets from Mac. I like they don't vibrate as much. And then as far as the dead blows, I like the snap-on ones. We got an impact screwdriver set, some Milwaukee bits, hose clamps, some wire strippers. These are all snap-on pliers, flush cuts, wire strippers, side cutters, needle nose, These are the regular pliers. These are those new flank jaw pliers. And this is a hose clamp pliers. Just a regular pair of scissors I stole from the wife's kitchen. Some longer adjustables. These are the Mac long hose ones, duck bills. These is from Harbor Freight, these racks. I know I've seen a lot of videos where people are like, oh, these don't work on there because they're so long. They got those little clips in there. Well, if you move the bracket forward, you'll be able to slide these guys back all the way so they don't flex. And the good old junk drawer. Nah, it's not really junk. 3/8 and 1/2 inch torque wrench icon. Couple electrical stuff, storage, parts for my Grand National, Mac spark plug set, a rethreading set, Pittsburgh sensor tool set, brake caliper set from Mac, some Matco axle socket set. This drawer is pretty heavy. This drawer has 2. Not sure about this one. Okay, and this one has 2 also. And then the rest has 1. It's holding all the weight fine. It's not buckling. I try to keep everything organized. Made in USA with global materials. Got my Pittsburgh creeper. Stool from my local Costco. And then I have some Husky wall cabinets